Hello everyone. Continue from the last time. We studied about mass and matters, right? And let me review a little bit. We have three states of matter, which is solid, liquid, and gas. Okay? Now, today we are going to focus on volume. Here we have concept of volume. Okay, everyone say concept of volume. So, again, how many states of matter are there? There are three states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. As I told you before, solid has fixed volume. Okay, liquid has fixed volume and gas has no fixed volume. Remember, gas changes the volume according to its container. That's why it has no fixed volume. Do you know we have method to measure the volume of objects? Again, we have three states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. If you want to find the volume of solid, you can find it by using this math formula, okay, width times length times height. Or another way, we can find the volume of solid by using Eureka cup, okay, and I'll show you later what is Eureka cup. What about liquid? If you want to find the volume of liquid, you can do it by using cylinder, okay, cylinder. And gas, if you want to find the volume of gas, we can find it by using syringe, okay, by using a syringe. So now, let's see solid first. For solid, we have two types, okay? We have two types of solid. The first one, geometry solid, and the second one, non-geometry solid. Geometry solid, you used this math formula to find the volume, okay? Width times length times height. For example, a box, can you see? A box is solid and it is geometry solid. So if you want to find the volume of the box, we do math. And if it is non-geometry solid, okay, for example, this one, can you see a rock? A rock is solid and it is non-geometry solid. If you want to find the volume of a rock, so we use Eureka cup. Can you see this one? We call Eureka cup. Now, I want you to find the volume of geometry solid, okay, by using this math formula. Let's see the first one. How much is the volume of the box? We have the box, and I give you the information. W from width, can you see? L from length, and H from height. So, volume of objects equals width times length times height. And then width, okay, how wide is it? 2 centimeters. How long is it? This box. Long, 6 centimeters. How high is it? 4 centimeters. Okay, and then you will get 48 cubic centimeters. When you find the volume, okay, we measure it in the unit of cubic centimeters, okay, for the volume. So, how much is the volume of the box? It is 48 cubic centimeters. What next? How much is the volume of the book? I give you the information. Again, W from width, L from length, H from height, okay? Volume of objects equals width times length times height. Okay, how wide is it? Now you look at the information. How wide is it? 3 centimeters. How long is it? 5 centimeters. And how high is it? This book? 8 centimeters. And then you find the answer. You multiply them together. 3 times 5 times 8. You will get 120 cubic centimeters. How much is the volume of the book? It is 120 cubic centimeters. This one. How much is the volume of the eraser? Okay, you look at the information. Width is 3. Length is 4. Height is 5. And then you find the answer. 3 times 4 times 5. You will get 60 cubic centimeters. How much is the volume of the eraser? It is 60 cubic centimeters. The last one. How much is the volume of the sponge? Volume of objects equals width times length times height. Width is 7. Length is 4. And height is 5. And then you multiply them together, then you will get 140 cubic centimeters. How much is the volume of the sponge? It is 140 cubic centimeters. Now, what about liquid? If you want to find the volume of liquid, how? How can we find the volume of liquid? So, we can find the volume by using a cylinder. Can you see this one? We call a cylinder. Liquid such as water, hot chocolate, apple juice. You put water in it if you want to measure the volume, and then you read number. This one, gas. How can we find the volume of gas? We can find the volume by using a syringe. Can you see this one? We call a syringe. Okay, if you want to find the volume of oxygens or LPG or carbon dioxide, so we use a syringe to find the volume. Now I want you to answer. How can we find the volume of an apple? What state of matter is an apple? So, an apple is solid, right? Is an apple geometry solid or non-geometry solid? And the answer would be non-geometry solid. Again, if it is non-geometry solid, how can we find the volume of apple? Then you answer. Can you answer me? You can find the volume of apple by using Eureka cup. How can we find the volume of hot chocolate? Again, what state of matter is hot chocolate? Hot chocolate is liquid, right? So, you can find the volume of hot chocolate by using a cylinder. What about air? How can we find the volume of air? Air is gas, right? So, you can find the volume of air by using a syringe. What about this one? Apple juice. How can we find the volume of apple juice? Just so you know, apple juice is liquid. So, you can find the volume of apple juice by using a cylinder. The last one, a table. How can we find the volume of a table? So, a table is solid and it is geometry solid. Can you see? Because we can measure height, length, and width. Can you see? So it is geometry solid. How can we find the volume of a table? You can find the volume of table by using width times length times height. That's it for today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the class and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.